I would go for Captain America because I thought, why not? For some reason, I thought, I'm talking about my teenage self, and I thought, Captain America, I should totally wear a Captain America t-shirt. Captain America, superhero, and then teenage girls fangirling. It seems to make sense, or at least it did in my mind. Now I'm not so sure. Hey guys, what's up? This is Hope Slice here, and welcome to Friday with our video. Yay! So today I thought I would do something just a little bit, I don't know if you really call it advice, or if you would say it's kind of like one of those Flashback Friday or Throwback Thursday. I don't really understand what's the difference between Throwback Thursday and Flashback Friday. If you know, please let me know, because I think it's the exact same thing. I thought I would talk about things that I would tell my teenage self if I could go back in the past and talk to her and talk to little Hopi and try to help her with her life. Here's a photo of me right here. Boom! Yes, that is me, my teenage self and whatnot. I had braces for around 2 years and a headgear, but I only wore it to bed, so thankfully there wasn't any of that awkwardness ever pictured. For about around 5 things that I could think of at the top of my head that I would tell my teenage self if I could go back in time. One of them is don't be boy crazy. Now, my parents had this rule growing up that me and my older sisters, we couldn't date until we turned 18. That didn't obviously stop me from having a lot of crushes on boys. And this is probably typical for almost any teenage girl, I would assume by now. But I was just so used to having a regular crush on some guy, even sometimes 2 guys at once. And so I would tell myself, Hope, you need to calm down. Stop being boy crazy. Another one would be, don't be insecure about what's different about you. I used to be super insecure about 2 things growing up. And that was, number 1, my nose, because it's a little bit bent and whatnot, because I got it from my mom's side of the family. And then also my smile. My smile is a little bit different in the fact that when I smile, you can see that my gums obviously show up. And people used to point that out a lot. My smile more than anything, not my nose so much. But especially little kids, they would say, why is your smile so big? What is your problem? I would just be really insecure about that. And I would just try to smile with my mouth closed sometimes because I didn't want someone to bring it up. So I would just tell teenage Hope, listen, your smile is awesome. You have nothing to be ashamed of. And you should be proud of that smile because that's part of who you are. Number 3 would be, it's okay not to be a size 0 and to have hips. I was pretty skinny for most of my life growing up, but then once I hit to my older years of high school, especially college, that's when my metabolism slowed down a good bit, and so I started to have hips. So I kind of grew up a little bit late in that area. I was embarrassed to ask my mom to say, oh yeah, well I have to buy new pairs of jeans because I've gone up a size. I was embarrassed to talk about that. Now I would say to myself that it's okay, Hope, as long as you are healthy and you're taking care of yourself. It's okay not to be a size 0. It's okay not to be model skinny and to have hips and to be proud of that. Another one would be to try my absolute best in school because it will eventually pay off. And also not to get so frustrated at myself when I don't get things right at the first time. Doing your best really is good enough. I was homeschooled for most of my life up until I got into college, and I didn't really care for school, honestly, but one subject that I always beat myself up about was math. I was awful at math, and no matter how much my mom would try to calm me down and whatnot, me being overdramatic Hope, I would just get so mad at myself. I remember I would start crying at the kitchen table just because I was so disappointed in myself that I couldn't get things right the first time. My mom would send me to my room because I was a hot mess, let's be real. I would just tell myself that it's okay not to get things right the first time, and you're human, you're allowed to make mistakes. And eventually it really does pay off. You just have to try to stick with it, try to get through your math classes, and just try your hardest, because you can't really expect more out of yourself at the end of the day. And the last one I would probably tell my teenage self would be, is that people come in and out of your life all the time, but it's for a reason. And I don't mean this in a bad way whatsoever. I've built some friendships and I'm not friends with some people anymore. Not to say that we had a big fight, not to say that we disagreed on something and I hate them or they hate me. Sometimes people come into your life to help you with the season that you're in, or maybe you're helping them with the season that they're in, or you're helping each other, and then they're out of your life. And that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. Be grateful that you had that season of life while they're there. It's okay not to still be friends with someone since kindergarten. It just happens. It's a part of life. So that's it for my video today. If you guys have anything that you would like to tell your teenage self, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, or if you identified with any of the things that I mentioned, please like this video and give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to me on here as well. I try to make videos every Friday, so hopefully you can always have a smile no matter what when it comes to Friday and you're starting out your weekend. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday with another video. Goodbye! Okay, let's get on with the video. Okay. And yeah, that's exciting. So, I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm still a typical teenage girl with my emotions and being over dramatic. And no, I'm still like that. Never mind. I'm still super over dramatic. Anyway. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to focus today. Oh, okay. All right. If you did like this video, and if you, oh gosh, oh, this is so hard, the ending. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will happily, okay.